People think moving abroad got popular because everyone suddenly discovered freedom, cheap rent, or tropical beaches. But that's not what happened. It got popular because the system back home stopped working. And now the loopholes that made leaving make sense, they're closing too. If you've been considering leaving the US or you already left, this video is going to explain why the window that made it possible is shrinking and what that means for you. Now, moving abroad didn't trend because of adventure. It trended because staying became too expensive. Wages froze, living costs didn't. Debt became normal. Burnout became cultural. The middle class became a memory. It's almost non existent. People didn't leave to find freedom, they left because the math stopped making sense in the US. That was the first crack in the system. Then the internet and remote work kicked the door open. Suddenly, you could live abroad while earning a US income. You would pay local expenses and stretch your lifespan with currency differences, basically leveraging the US dollar in other countries. That system, earning in one economy and spending in a different one, is what made the lifestyle possible. It felt like a cheat code. It felt like a jailbreak. It felt like a workaround to a collapsing system. But now countries are catching up. Digital nomad visas are getting more expensive. Residency requirements are tightening. Tax rules are changing. Remote jobs are requiring returns to the office. Currency gaps are shrinking. And the cost of living abroad is getting more expensive. The same system that once quietly pushed people abroad is now quietly pulling them back to the US. Not officially, not openly, but slowly, administratively, and financially. The marketing still says $800 a month in paradise, but now the reality says you have to pay import taxes, foreign health care, rental inflation from expats. You get the gringo pricing or the tourist versus local pricing, location based income bias. The lifestyle became popular and that ruined the price. What happens is when something becomes a trend, it stops being a loophole. Staying used to feel like a slow death. Leaving used to feel like waking up. But now, both feel uncertain. And that's the point. The old rules were work hard, you get ahead. Then the new rules became work online, leave the country, and life gets easier. But now the rules are evolving, and they're evolving into no matter where you go, you're going to pay the cost. Leaving for money? That's a weak foundation. You're leaving because of a fantasy? That's even weaker. You're leaving because the system pushed you out? That's understandable, but it's reactionary. You have to leave because you want to rebuild yourself. You want a different identity. You want life to feel yours again. Not because you think another country will save you. A passport, it doesn't heal burnout, and a visa doesn't heal identity. Distance doesn't heal what follows you. The realization is this: moving abroad was never the solution, it was the symptom of a broken system. And now the system is adjusting. And that temporary window of escape, the one that made sense for so many people, it's closing. Not overnight, but slowly enough that most people won't notice until it's too late. If you stay, rethink how you live. And if you leave, rethink who you are. The escape isn't external anymore, it's internal.